Hello from Myrtle Beach. We are at the northmost end of Ocean Boulevard, way north. We've had a request for this video. We're going to give you a biking tour and show you all the resorts here as well as some of the residential areas. As you can see, we are at 77th Avenue North and we're going to head down towards the Golden Mile. Hi, I'm Carmen, and if you're new here, we cover everything Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. Welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, thanks so much for watching and welcome back. So, as you can see from that sign right there, Kings Highway is to the right. That's where you have Restaurant Row, all the restaurants, other entertainment. And then this is oceanfront on the left here. So all these hotels and resorts you see to the left are oceanfront, and the ones you see on the right are second row. The far north end, there's the North Shore Oceanfront Resort. The far north end of Ocean Boulevard is the quieter end of Ocean Boulevard. So if you're looking for a more family-friendly, relaxed environment, this is it. A lot of these hotels have like indoor water slides, indoor pools. There's the Sand Dune Resort and the Sands Resorts. They have a pretty elaborate, I'll turn the camera so you can see it. They have a pretty elaborate water slide and pool. Also, the River City Grill is right next to that, which is a popular eating establishment. And so that would be a really nice place to stay. If you've stayed there, leave us a comment and let us know how you liked it. That'll help other viewers as well. And then we have, coming up, looks like Grand Cayman Resort. They've got a Starbucks. Always popular. A lot of people here this weekend enjoying this beautiful weekend at Myrtle Beach. It is really gorgeous weather. But yeah, the north end, as you'll notice also though, even though there's quite a few hotels down here, here's the Ocean Reef, a seaside resort. Even though you've got a lot of oceanfront hotels down here, you do not have much in the way of entertainment. You need to go over to Kings Highway, so you would take a right, for example, at this next any of these cross streets, and that would take you down. There's the schooner. So I'll turn here so you can see. Just take any of these side streets down, and that goes right over to to Kings Highway. We're on Ocean Boulevard. And this Ocean Boulevard does go all the way down to the boardwalk eventually. You do have to make a left-hand turn, but it continues on as Ocean Boulevard. There's the Caravel, another big resort. Caravel has a fun horse out front, carousel horse. And then we got Carolina Dunes and Monterey Bay. Now we are going to come up to a residential section, and this section has a lot of rental homes but also residential homes where people live. I'll turn it so you can see some of these mega houses here on the beach. So for example, this really big house right here, it's got a for rent sign. So a lot of rentals, but like I said, also people live here. And we are coming up to another section of hotels though after this residential section. see we are back to the area with the large hotels that are oceanfront. There's some condos and hotels on second row as well, across the street from the ocean. Have you stayed in this section? Let us know in the comments below and let us know how you like it. So yeah, the biggest trade-off is you get the quieter, more relaxed atmosphere. There's Island Vista Resorts. But you also, like I said, you need to drive somewhere for entertainment. You know, if you're the type that you just want to sit on the beach the whole time, you don't need a lot of entertainment, especially if you stay in a rental or a place with a kitchenette and you can just get your groceries, then this would be the perfect place. But if you like all the entertainment that Myrtle Beach has to offer, you're going to be a little further from it. Doesn't mean it's a bad idea at all. I would definitely say this is a safe, you know, nowhere is 100% safe. Anywhere there's tourists, there's crime. The people who prey on those tourists, unfortunately. But I would say this is one of the safer sections of Myrtle Beach for oceanfront property. So this is really interesting over here. They've got these little cabanas. These are not houses, they're just cabanas. They are privately owned and they're really interesting to me. If you have one by chance, let us know what that's like. I have a hard time getting my head around it. I don't think they have bathrooms. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. You could put a composting toilet in them, I suppose, but I don't think they have any plumbing. And so I always wonder, you know, what's the point? Because if you don't have a bathroom, then why do you need them? But maybe there's something I'm not realizing, so let us know. I mean, sure, it's nice to have a cabana oceanfront, but I'd like a restroom. It's just me. But right here you see on this side over here by the ocean, there are no hotels. And this is one of the few or houses. This is one of the few places like this. Just the dunes. And so if you're staying on the main part, over here on, I guess what would be called second row, but it's really first row, you're still gonna have those oceanfront views and nothing in front of you. And I don't think anyone can build on that land. It's protected because it's dunes. So you'd always have that view, which is nice. There's a lot of condos over here on the right side. And then if you see that sidewalk over there, that's an exercise trail on the other side of the road. It goes on for about 2 miles. And there are little exercise stations all along it to do various strength training exercises. It's a great place to walk because you can see the ocean as you're walking. And I'll show you that again. So as you're walking along there, you can see the ocean. The downside is there's not a lot of parking here. All the parking you see of these resorts, so here's Ocean Forest Plaza, that's a tall resort. That's private parking and you can get towed for parking there. You might find parking on side streets, but it fills up really early. I'll show you some public parking down here, but there's only literally like, I think 4 or 5 spots. And you do have to pay to park there during the main season. The parking, you don't have to pay to park in the city of Myrtle Beach at the quote parking meters. There's not a lot of meters anymore, but the paid parking after October 31st or before March 1st, whichever way you want to look at it. But the rest of the year you do have to pay. So there's someone utilizing one of the exercise machines. And so we get down here to where you see these cars turning around the corner. That's where the public parking I mentioned, the very limited public parking is at. And there's a adorable park here. I'm gonna slow down a little so you can see it. If you have children, it's a great place to bring them. Again, limited parking, but it's so cute. They have a little pirate ship playground. It is so adorable. And we have a video on that. I'll link that in the description below so you can get a better view of it. And then right up here, we're gonna make the left-hand turn I mentioned to stay on Ocean Boulevard. Even though we're turning left, we are actually still going to be on Ocean Boulevard. So we'll come right up here and make our left-hand turn. And then we continue on Ocean Boulevard. for sale. Notice the real estate market is slowing down a little. Doesn't mean it's not still competitive, but it is slowing down a little. Houses are staying on the market longer. There's the Beach Colony Resort, Dunes Village Resort. I hear some kids enjoying their indoor-outdoor pool. It's indoor, it's covered, but they do have it open to the outside. Yeah, lots of kids enjoying that. And I don't know if it'll show up, but across over here, they do have indoor water slides and stuff too. So that's quite the elaborate indoor water area at that resort. So that's the Dunes Village Resort if you're interested in that. We have not stayed in any of these resorts at the north end, so I can't specifically recommend any of them. So if you can, leave that in the description. That helps other people. And so now we are to what is called the Golden Mile. This is 1 mile. It runs about 52nd Avenue North from the direction we're coming to 31st Avenue North and on Ocean Boulevard. And this is where the mega mansions are. These houses are huge. And I mean, not all of them are huge, but they're all multi-million dollar houses. These oceanfront property, primo property, no hotels. So you kind of have the beach all to yourself, except there are public beach accesses along here. And so you actually can, like I said, during certain times of the year, either park for free or during tourist season, pay to park at these public beach access. So here's one coming up right here on my left. So there is the public beach access right next to the mansion. I've always found that kind of interesting. So you own a mansion, but you're right next to a public beach access. Kind of funny. No privacy. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now and click subscribe so you won't miss anything new. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.